Hello, and welcome to the only place you'll ever need to figure out life, stay motivated, beautiful, and grow in wisdom. If it's your first time here, congratulations. You finally decided to move up in life and leave basic town behind. Don't forget to subscribe, and now let's dive right into it. Stop consuming all the entertainment there is. I'm talking about Netflix, Instagram, YouTube, TV, whatever it is that takes up your time. I mean, I get it. If you've had a long day at work, have been taking care of your kids and your household, all you want to do at the end of the day is lean back and relax. Absolutely legit. But let me break it down for you. When you do a little research, you're going to find out that the average person spends about 3 to 4 hours a day on their phone. Doesn't seem like quite a lot at first, but we're talking average here. If Nancy Normal spends about 1 hour a day on her phone, that means that you're spending 6 to 8 hours a day on your device. And if I'm not mistaken, that's like a whole entire day of work to most people. Let's say you sleep about 8 hours. Okay, leaves you with 16 waking hours. Okay. You work for 8 and maybe you commute, let's say 30 minutes. Leaves you with 7 hours a day to do whatever you want. 7 hours a day to work on your personal life, connect with your loved ones, work on your dreams maybe. Now ask most people why they don't work out or take that class they've been meaning to do or read that book or write that novel they've been dreaming of the entire decade. Most people will give you an answer along the lines of, ain't nobody got time for that. Please do not catch yourself making the same mistake and using time as an excuse. I broke it down for you. You know you have the time. I'm very well aware that not everybody's time is the same. After all, I'm a single mom, I go to school, I go to work, and I have my own personal battles. Nevertheless, I take at least half an hour each and every single day and dedicate it to some type of self-care, reading, writing, now this project of mine, helping you guys out. I'm cutting down on the consumption to create and better myself. Now on to sacrifice number 3. Forget about comfort. That is not the way to grow. In order to reach new heights, you have to become a person capable of climbing higher mountains. You need to build that strength, that endurance, and those muscles. And anybody who knows a thing or two about working out will be able to tell you how annoying and exhausting and freaking hard it can be. But they will also be able to tell you how absolutely rewarding it is. How that temporary discomfort turns into long-term success and therefore joy, happiness, confidence, and all the above. But listen to me carefully. Don't get it twisted. A lot of people get it twisted because they will work so hard, put their health at risk, all in the name of hustle and the grind. Well, we do not want to put our health at risk, okay? You do not have to turn into a functioning machine to reach your goals. The level of discomfort and the amount of time that you should be enduring that should be somewhat measurable. Shouldn't be everlasting. Even if it's not the end goal you reach, you should be able to hit some milestones or learning curves in order to adapt. Let's say, for example, you're trying to lose weight. You know exactly what it's going to cost you. You can decide. You can either hit the comfortable road and be like, whatever, because you'd rather go out with your friends and have dinner at that restaurant and taste all the foods you've tasted before, or you can decide to take the uncomfortable road and decide to cut down on the calories and get sweaty a couple of times of the week. Either way, you have to make up your mind and choose short-term comfort or long-term results. Let's move on. Now, this last one is something that not everybody might be ready for. And since this is the last sacrifice that we are going to discuss today, you need to let me know if you want to see a second part of what sacrifices to make if you want to level up successfully in life. Do that by liking this video, subscribing to this channel, sharing and spreading the word with your family and friends, and of course you can leave a comment. I promise I'm going to answer. So this is a big one, and it is definitely one of the most important, if not the most important sacrifice to make. What makes this sacrifice harder than the ones I've mentioned before is that personal feelings can definitely get in the way. I mean, we're all human beings, and a certain level of conflict can cause us pain, hurt, or sadness. But if any of the following seems too familiar, you definitely need to consider this. Have you ever been in a relationship with a narcissist? Do you have people in your life that belittle you, so much so that you're afraid to share your thoughts and ideas with them? Or are you even used to people having their hands out in your direction? And because you're a natural giver, you always give, and that's the type of relationship you have built with those people. Well, as I said, if any of this or all of them sound too familiar, you really need to consider the sacrifice that needs to be made. We are talking about a special group of people who constantly leave us with a negative feeling, who tear us down, and they don't necessarily have bad intentions or mean any harm, but they don't do us any good. And here's the sad part, this can be your mom, this can be your dad, that can be your sibling or your best friend. What you need to do is to cut them loose. Let them go. Let them go. Do it for yourself and do it for them too. I mean, just as you are capable of growing and becoming a better person, so are they. And sometimes parting ways is the best thing you can do for yourself or them as well. You know the feeling you get with some people? You feel like they're exceptional and they're so amazing. When you're surrounded by them, you feel alive and get creative in what all the positive things that you can think of. Well, the people that we are talking about give you the total opposite. When you're around them or after you're around them, you might feel good when you're around them, but when you leave, because they just suck up all the energy of yours, you feel drained, you feel exhausted, you feel bad about yourself, you become less of who you are, and you should not. Don't compromise on who you are to please others. If people really love you and they truly love you, they're gonna want you to be happy no matter what. And sometimes letting go is the best form of letting a person know that you love them. Mind you, I'm not recommending you to go out there and pinpoint any and everybody as an enemy who doesn't agree with you and your ideas and your goals and dreams. You don't want to live in a bubble of people who are always kissing your behind, laughing too hard at your jokes. No, it's healthy to keep those relationships balanced, people with different ideas and outlooks in lives. But you don't want to compromise. That's what I'm saying. You should be comfortable enough around the people that you love to let them know that you might be different, but they should accept you for who you are. Anyhow, we have reached the end of this video, and don't worry, there is plenty more advice and wisdom that I am yet to share. So if you don't want to miss out on any of this, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys soon. That is gonna be horrible to cut. I think that was a nice intro. Down on the consumption. I cannot talk anymore. On the consumption Oh my God, really? Woo, woo, woo. I did it.